Let me pull up. Oh, and obviously the Epstein stuff. Obviously. It has been really fun watching all of the conservatives sort of like lose their marbles trying to defend Trump as hard as they can. And then realize they kind of can't. Because they created this fucking hyper-obsessed right-wing party that believes that there are trafficking rings everywhere and we need to take them down. And now that there actually was one, they're like, oh, well, like, you guys shouldn't care about that one. That one's not important. That one's really, it's really not important. You shouldn't care about it.
ABC News confirming with two sources tonight. The deputy director of the FBI, the number 2 at the Bureau, Dan Bongino, didn't report for work today. And he may be on the verge of quitting altogether after openly clashing in the White House with Attorney General Pam Bondi over her handling of the case. Now, before he got his job, Bongino was making a living doing stuff like this.
I got a big question about the Epstein files. Who's on the Epstein tapes, folks? Who's on those tapes? Who's in those black books?
On Monday, the DOJ released nearly 11 hours of video showing the hallway outside Epstein's cell. That was supposed to prove there were, quote, no shenanigans. But then, as journalist Julie K. Brown noted on our show this week, neither the doors shown there were even Epstein's cell. On top of that, the video was missing 1 minute of recording. Pam Bondi's attempts to explain that missing minute.
We're not going to cover anything up. Here's this video of some other guy's cell. Enjoy.
Didn't really help convince these suspicious conspiracy theorists.
And the minute missing from the video, we released the video showing definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide.
Now, Bondi had already stepped in it with the Epstein.
We're not going to comment on the fact that the footage wasn't his cell. No comment, nothing to say.
Obsesses after promising months ago that his client list was on her desk for review, then saying there was no client list this week. Her explanation of the video gap didn't help. And this report from Wired magazine today isn't going to help either. An analysis of the metadata from the video shows the footage was modified, likely using the professional editing tool Adobe Premiere Pro. In fact, they add the file appears to have been assembled from at least 2 source clips, saved multiple times, exported.
The thing that's the most unbelievable about this, I mean, out of all the things that didn't happen, this one definitely didn't happen the most. But the most unbelievable thing about it, everything that the government ever releases, all documents that the government releases, whether they're like official court documents, whether they're official tax documents, whatever, they make them almost like on purpose as inconvenient as possible. Like, I feel like anytime I'm trying to look at like congressional documents. I'm trying to look at IRS documents. I'm trying to look at official filings. It's like there's 15 different fucking exhibits, 27 different files. It's like, oh my God, I really have to download all these. You guys couldn't just like, I don't know, even just put them in a zip file for me. Fuck. But like, this is the one instance where they're like, well, we thought we would make it more convenient by just like putting the 2 videos together. We decided now would be a good time to start making things convenient for the public. It's like, oh, okay. All right. Of course. Now is the perfect time. This is the perfect instance to start doing shit differently. Oh, okay. All right.
And then uploaded to DOJ's website where it was presented as raw footage. Now, Wired says there's no evidence the footage was deceptively manipulated. It's a common sentiment in MAGA world today. Remember, Trump openly courted all these people, the sort of deep state conspiracy.
Like, what, he's gonna like lift? No, I don't know what that means. That was a little bit of a soy MSNBC moment. That was kind of a soy liberal moment. It's like, men be lifting, am I right?
This is the most famous pedophile in modern day history, and people are absolutely not going to accept just a memo that was written that says there is no client list.
It's not about just a...
Dude, you're so fried when fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene steps away from like the Trump party to speak her truth. I genuinely feel to my core that Marjorie Taylor Greene, none of it is a grift. Like, she believes every single thing that she says. I mean, why else would she be tweeting this type of shit out? First, they said that we were crazy for saying they're controlling the weather and spraying chemicals in our skies. Now they're admitting they're controlling the weather and spraying chemicals in our skies, but that it's not causing any harm. Call me crazy, I don't care, but I'll go ahead and say it. Weather modification and geoengineering is deadly and dangerous, and guess what? They can't prove it's not. My bill will ban weather modification and geoengineering. The government and companies who profit off these practices don't get to control our weather because we're all affected by it. We aren't lab rats, and weather is not a controlled environment. I can't be the only one that thinks this last sentence definitely means that she's a Titan. And she became a Titan because she was experimented on. We're not lab rats. We're not. Okay, just because I can turn into a 500-foot tall Titan doesn't mean I'm not a person, okay? We shouldn't be subjected to these type of trials.
Just a memo that was written that says there is no client list.
It's not about just a pedophile ring and all that. This is about who governs us, right? For this to go away, you're going to lose 10% of the MAGA movement. If we lose 10% of the MAGA movement right now, we're going to lose 40 seats in 26.
So we're stupid.
Yeah.
This clip of Andrew Schultz saying, so we're the idiots. So we're the morons that fell for everything and thought Trump would be a good guy when he said multiple times that he wouldn't be. I cannot believe it. What the hell? What is this cope? What is it? This has to be rage bait, right? No one would say something this stupid. It's disgusting how obsessed PDF files libtards are. You know you can write pedophiles in here. It's not TikTok, honey. Sweetheart, you're not on TikTok. I see the 2025 account, so I can tell you're not 40 years old. And I can tell you probably type AHH instead of ass to get around TikTok censoring. But it's okay. You can type what you want to type in here. It's okay. Also, I mean, maybe they can't spell it. That's true. Maybe that's true. Maybe you're right. Move the fuck on. The guy is dead. The witch hunt is literally pointless, idiots. Okay, first of all, as someone who cares very little about the Epstein stuff, who thinks that the entire thing is like, it's so obvious. Anyone that was pictured with Epstein while he was actively trafficking girls, and was above the age of like 60 at the time, it is so unbelievably obvious that those people were involved. We have people today that are like, I won't even give any examples. We have Chris D'Elia's today that are out there in the world that defend targeting teenagers because they're like, well, she looked really mature, so I don't know. Those people exist today. The entire purpose of continuing the investigation is to hold those people accountable, first of all. Second, the obsession has been from the right. It has absolutely been from the right. And it's been so overwhelmingly from the right that even when people like Ben Shapiro try to cover it and be like, guys, we should move on. Come on. You guys don't care about this. Come on. No. The hell is this ad? All of the comments are people who are frequent Ben Shapiro watchers decrying this shit. Dude, Wired has been on some shit. We tracked every visitor to Epstein's Island from 7 months ago. I've never watched this video. Did you guys see this? All right, anyways, moving on.
We're the idiots, guys. Just to let you know, we're wasting time.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
That is, in all seriousness, that is, I think, what is enraging people right now is it's insulting our intelligence. Obviously, the intelligence community is trying to cover it up. Obviously, the Trump administration is trying to cover up. Something changed because they ran on this idea of exposing it all.
Dan Bongino, we don't know his motivation, but we do know that he made a living as a conspiracy theory podcaster, and he's about to lose the audience that made him a rich man. And there's a moment of truth here. He could leave now and regain that audience if he sticks with this idea that there is no conspiracy theory behind the Epstein affair. He's going to lose that audience. And, Kash Patel will always be the former FBI director when he leaves, and former FBI directors tend to be able to make a lot of money. It's less true about the deputy director. And so Bongino may be considering that scenario right now.
Yeah, I think Bongino and Pam Bondi are too busy thinking about how they're going to get thrown under the bus to protect Trump one last time, which is it's the Trump strategy. This is the worst thing about being a Trump-tard and being in the Trump camp. If you happen to be placed exactly where he needs you to be placed so that he can avoid controversy, you will get thrown under the bus over and over and over again. Because the Trumpers need to keep blaming other people and not Trump because they need to keep coping that they voted for the right guy. King, thank you for the gift sub, Mike. Okay, and then, so I want to pull up the Truth Social post that Donald Trump posted. Let me see if I can find it on his official Truth Social site. Hold up. What? I have to make a Truth Social to look at but this is bullshit. What? When did this start happening? That's okay. The archive link works. Thank you. Thank you, VCC. All right. What's going on with my boys, and in some cases, gals? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration. The talk of the world. Yeah, people are talking about it. And selfish people, why is that in quotes, are trying to hurt it. All over a guy who never dies. Jeffrey Epstein. 4 years. It's Epstein. Over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who conned the world with Russia hoax, 51 intelligence agents, the laptop from hell, and more? They created the Epstein files just like they created fake Hillary Clinton, Christopher Steele dossier that they used on me, and now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? Because there's also Democrats on there, obviously. No shit. If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it? They haven't even given up on the John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther King Jr. files, no matter how much success we have had securing the border, deporting criminals, the various criminals that chill at Home Depot asking if you need work, if you need any work done. Yeah, those criminals. The crime of chilling. Yep. Yeah, those are the ones. Yeah. The criminals, going to middle school. The criminals that are, making sure groceries are on our grocery store shelves. Those criminals. Yep. Where are we? Fixing the economy, energy dominance, a safer world where Iran will not have nuclear weapons. It's never enough for some people. We're about to achieve more in 6 months than any administration has ever achieved in over 100 years. Well, I would agree with that, but I would say that it's bad. I know, crazy, actually. I would say, revoking access to Medicare and Medicaid for like tens of millions of people and ensuring that tens of thousands of people will die every year. That is an achievement of sorts. It's like the type of achievement when you get when you're playing a game and you wipe the entire party and it's like, achievement unlocked. Murder everyone. And you're like, well, okay. Well, guess there's some positives in the world. All right. And then where does he go with this? We have so much more to do. We're saving our country, making America great again, and it will continue to be our complete priority. The left is imploding. Kash Patel, the FBI, must be focused on investigating voter fraud, political corruption. Act Blue. Do you guys remember the fucking documentary that came out from that one guy? It was like 2,000 Mules. We watched it on stream. It was unbelievably bad. It was so dog shit, dude. Look at these videos we have of people wearing gloves and masks during COVID and submitting their ballot. Isn't this suspicious? And that was it. That was it. The rigged and stolen election of 2020, arresting thugs and criminals instead of spending month after month looking at nothing but the same old radical left-inspired documents on Jeffrey Epstein. That's crazy. That's crazy that it's left-inspired. I'm curious. Let's go, let's look at Ben Shapiro, Epstein. Let's see if is there any like old stuff?
Banger shirt.
Oh, thanks. Hold on. Let me see if I can just pull up dude, I'm so mauled that YouTube search is so shit now. I don't even know why I bother anymore. I don't know why I even fucking bother, dude. MAGA's in disarray. Oh, no. I don't even care if this is disinfo. Oh, dude. That guy's a Nazi. You love to see it, dude. You love to see the Nazis burning their fucking MAGA hats. Yes. All right. Let Pam Bondi do her job. She's great. The 2020 election was rigged and stolen, and they tried to do the same thing in 2024. And that's what she's looking into as AG and much more. 1 year ago, our country was dead, and now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. Let's keep it that way and not waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And apparently this is his first ratio on Truth Social. Trump gets ratioed on Truth Social for the first time amid Epstein backlash. According to public engagement data archived from Truth Social, the post has garnered more than 36,000 replies, compared with nearly 11,000 retweets and 32,000 likes. Oh. You ever get ratioed on your own platform? That only has conservatives on it, by the way. Oh, dude, no. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And so, on to the Hutch tweet. Not normally, Hutch tweeted out, with the screenshot of the Donald Trump Truth Social post. Not normally a big conspiracy theory guy, but I'm not sure what other conclusion I'm supposed to draw from this Trump post other than he is 1000% implicated in the Epstein files, and it's very, very bad. LOL. I'm not gonna lie, I was rolling laughing reading this fucking tweet. Dude, Melon Man goes so crazy. Thanks for being fair, balanced, and reasonable as always, Hutch. It was important that you waited till the last second to confirm what all of us had already concluded years ago. What would we do without you? If you waited any longer, I would have needed to put one of these in front of you to get you to start connecting dots. It's a little diagram of like a duck with a connect the dots. Oh my god, dude. Can you imagine reading that Truth Social post and being like, guys, you might want to see this. I'm beginning to think that Trump might be in the files. I'm beginning to think. Denims, how do you know it's a duck? It could be anything. Sorry, you're so right. You're so right. How bold of me to jump to conclusions, make assumptions, make insane assumptions there. My bad. My bad. Apologies. Sorry, I won't let it happen again. Anyways, he still owes Mike money for being wrong, for being so unbelievably wrong about Biden. All right, next, the Labubu or the Bayou. I only have one thing to say on the Labubu stuff, okay? I have one comment, which is this is how I feel. This is exactly how I feel. Anytime I hear about anything about Labubus. Why is this so? Why is this so? Matcha palatis and Bali before a Labubu. Oh. Matcha palatis and Bali before a Labubu. Chat, quick, someone linked Denims that tweet about how only conservatives hate Labubus. Okay, listen, the truth is, I actually like Labubus, but I will not. It's just a fad, and it's gonna die, and I'm not gonna get attached to a fad that's gonna die. I refuse, okay? I won't. And you know what? I'm gonna go further. As a gray enjoyer, considering that I have 2 gray cats that look exactly the same, I'll go even farther. As a color enjoyer and a gray enjoyer, I think the rare Labubu is really cute. I think it's actually really cute. I like it. I'm sorry. But I won't cave. I won't. I refuse to cave. I will not cave. No one can make me cave. No. Like, there were 2 of them. I have 2 cats. Yeah. And if not for my self-control, I would have 10. I would have 10 gray cats. Dude, watching the rehearsal this season, the second season of the rehearsal, that chick that like cloned her dog, the temptation to clone Wormy like 20 times and just have 20 Wormies running around the apartment. Oh god, that would be so dope. Prove you don't have a Labubu?
I will only care about the $25,000 gold.
I have the one and only 24 karat gold Labubu. Now, this is real 24 karat gold made in the form of a Labubu. Now, he weighs 200 grams. It cost us £20,000 to have him made. They melted down basically gold bars and...
No, not this. Here we go. Where's the
Labubu? I have the one and only 24 karat gold Labubu. The one and only 24 karat gold Labubu. This is the only 24 karat gold Labubu. My 24 karat gold Labubu. Now, I am now going to prove to you all that my 24 karat gold Labubu. So, my 24 karat gold Labubu. So, as you all know, I am the proud owner of the 24 karat gold Labubu. My 24 karat gold Labubu. My 24 karat Labubu. I am the only person in the world to have a 24 karat gold Labubu. I own the only 24 karat gold Labubu. I can't believe it. I've been out today and someone's stolen my 24 karat gold Labubu. Get ready with me while I get ready to go to the news station about my 24 karat gold Labubu.
I love this woman. I'm sorry. I love this woman. You cannot make me not love this woman.